So, what if you could communicate pretty much any idea using just 850 words? Sounds kind of impossible, right? Well, the secret lies in the surprising power of really simple words. So today, let's unlock that power by exploring just one of them.
Just take a second and think about it. How many ways can you use the word lift? You might lift a box, or maybe you give someone a lift home. You might even take a lift to the top floor. You probably use it all the time without even thinking about it, but this simple word was chosen for a very important reason, and that's the story we're getting into today.
So to really get a grip on its power, we've got to look at this word as if we're seeing it for the very first time. Start with the absolute basics.
Okay, so it all starts with the sound. Just one syllable, lift. See? There's no confusion there. It's just a clean, efficient sound that's easy to understand pretty much anywhere in the English-speaking world. And you know what? That simplicity is totally on purpose. Seems pretty simple, right? But, and this is the cool part, this word wasn't just born. It was chosen. It was handpicked to be part of this really exclusive club.
So what's the deal with this number? 850. It's not just some random figure. Actually, this number is the entire reason we're even talking about the word lift today.
So this is that exclusive club I was talking about, the Basic English 850. Think of it as a super powerful, carefully chosen list of words, a foundation for clear communication anywhere in the world. And the fact that lift is on this list, well, that tells you it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, and this B850 list, it's not just a bunch of random words thrown together. It's a whole system. You've got your words for things, words for qualities, and, this is the important part for us right now, words for actions. The whole idea was to create a toolkit so powerful that with just these 850 words, you could say almost anything. And lift? It made the cut as one of the most essential actions you can take.
All right, so let's zoom in on that action part. We'll start with the most obvious way we use lift, as a verb. And the definition, it's just beautifully simple. To use your hands to make something go up. That's it. It's direct, it's physical, anyone can picture that in their head instantly. Here, check out this perfect example. He lifted the little boy onto his shoulders. You can see that, right? The action is simple, direct, and pretty much everyone on the planet knows what that means. And here's another one. The context changes, right? We go from a person to a box, but that core action, making something go up, it stays exactly the same. And that consistency is what makes it such a workhorse of a word.
Okay, but here's where things get really interesting. This same little word isn't just an action. Nope, it can also be a thing, a noun, and not just one thing, but two totally different ideas.
So check this out. On the one hand, if you give someone a lift, you're doing them a favor, right? Giving them a ride. It's a kind act. But then on the other hand, especially in the UK, a lift is a machine. It's the box that carries people up and down in a building. Two completely different meanings packed into one single word. How efficient is that?
And just to make sure we're all on the same page, the source gives us a synonym, elevator. This is super important for international communication because lift is the go-to word in the UK, while elevator is what you'll hear in North America. One idea, understood by everyone.
So let's pull all this together. Why did we just spend all this time on one little four-letter word? What's the big deal about all this simplicity?
Because this is the perfect example of the whole idea behind Basic English. One simple, easy-to-learn word can describe a physical action, a social kindness, and a complex machine. I mean, that is some incredible linguistic efficiency right there. So what's the big takeaway from all this? Well, it's that you don't need a huge vocabulary to be a powerful communicator. It's about understanding the core words. Because at the end of the day, every complex idea, every brilliant argument is built on a foundation of simple, hardworking words, just like lift.
And that leaves us with one final thought. We've just dug into lift, but there are hundreds more just like it. So I want you to think about it. What's the most versatile, hardworking, and powerful simple word that you use every single day?